Welcome back to Yoshi Entertainment, everybody. So, just recently, Drake earned himself a very strong bombastic side eye because of his album cover, which apparently, allegedly, is the picture, the photo of Halle Berry whenever she was on Nickelodeon. I believe it was the Kid Choice Awards when she had got slimed, which is when they, of course, dropped the green goo on you, which I've always thought that just looked odd. It was just odd to me. It was an odd practice, but that's neither here nor there. Anyways, allegedly he used the photo of her getting slimed as the cover of his album. Now, apparently, they called it out. They were saying, well, Halle, we didn't know you were going to be on this, album cover. And she said, well, neither did I, because apparently she had told him, he did ask, but she told him that she didn't want him to use that photo. Apparently, allegedly, he did it anyways, which was just raggedy and trifling of him, if you ask me. Like, it was a, morbid disrespect of her consent. If she said she didn't want the photo on there, he shouldn't have put the photo on there. I really don't know what it is with him and this woman and him disrespecting her in these ways. But it's weird. It's really weird, and it's off the deep end if you ask me. Drake gives me the impression that he's one of those types of people that likes to disrespect people's permission and consent in any way possible. Like, there are people who really get off on doing this kind of stuff. It's not always about sex and, denying somebody their consent to that. It's just any little thing that they can take from somebody, knowing that they don't want it taken away from them, that they'll just get off on, like I said, doing that. And he's giving me some vibes that he's one of those types of people. It reminded everybody, and they've been bringing this up lately, about his lyrics from the song Versace, whenever he was talking about, and I quote, trying to give Halle Berry a baby and no one can stop me. End of quote. So as you can see, this is not the first time that he's done something or said something that was very weird and creepy towards this woman. Like I said, I don't know what his problem is. If he liked the woman that much, he could have pulled her over to the side, DM'd her on the sly, on IG, wherever, and said, hey, lady, I think you're good looking. I want to do some stuff with you. Are you down for that? And if she would have said no, he should have just went his merry way. It's all right. It's not that big of a deal. People are entitled to like and be with who they want to be with. And if they don't want to be with you, that's fine. Maybe they're not meant for you. That's great. But for him to go on like how he's been going on is unacceptable. Like I said before, the fact that he would use that picture as his cover for the album and then call it Slimed Out or whatever he called it, it's giving me some really weird, creepy, and disgusting vibes, like I said before. Just the album cover and the fact that he would use it in that context. I feel like he's insinuating a double meaning, but I'm not going to say it on here. I feel like this is a good situation to reiterate the importance of no means no, consent, and that it is important that both people, both parties, if you will, has that. And that just goes, like I said, beyond sex. Whatever it is, if a person says no, respect their no. Like, don't just go ahead and do what you want to because you feel like you're big and bad enough to do it. That's disrespectful, and you wouldn't want somebody to do that to you or your mother. I often use that reference to kind of get some people to use some empathy. But the sad part about it is, even if their mother was in the situation, they wouldn't have that empathy that they really need to use in these kinds of situations. Now, I feel like people like Drake feel like this kind of behavior is acceptable or is going to be tolerated because he's a celebrity. He feels like he can do whatever he wants to. He's entitled to do and say what he wants to because he thinks he's so high and mighty because he's a celebrity, but he's very wrong. Which is why I always say, don't trust these celebrities, don't put them on a pedestal, do not expect any kind of goodness or good ideals to come out of them because a lot of them are operating in some raggedy mindsets. And Drake is in fact very raggedy minded, and he was very raggedy for what he did on both accounts. But anyways, y'all let me know what y'all think and how y'all feel down in the comments below respectfully. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Y'all have a good day.